This topic is calculating the percentage when the total is known. So from the topic you will get some kind of idea what is meant to. Let's read this question. The topic again, calculating the percentage. Yeah, our ultimate goal to find the percentage only, not the ratio or fraction. When the total is known. Okay. So we need to find the percentage when the total is known. For an example, I will take like this. Uh, I'll type a question and thereafter I'll. So now let's read the question. If 30 coconuts from 300 coconuts brought by a vendor to sell were rotten, that means those were spoiled coconuts. Amongst 330 coconuts were spoiled. Find the percentage of rotten coconuts. So the total is known. We need to find the percentage. First of all, in all the cases, if they were asked or not, definitely you have to express that as a percentage. Sorry, as a fraction. As a fraction. So from 300 coconuts, 30 coconuts were rotten. So I will write the rotten coconuts fraction. Rotten coconuts. Use some proper wordings like this. Rotten coconuts. Amongst 300. So in the denominator, you have to write the total. Amongst 300 coconuts, 30 were rotten. So this is the respective fraction for the given data. By reading the given data, we just constructed respective fraction. Thereafter, we need to convert the fraction to percentage. It is simple. You already know that when you multiply a fraction by 100, you will have the respective percentage. You will have the respective percentage. I'll read it again. If 30 coconuts from 300 coconuts brought by a vendor to sell were rotten, find the percentage of rotten coconuts. So you have to express the rotten coconuts as a fraction, then multiply that particular fraction by 100 to obtain the respective percentage. So we can simplify here this 0, 0, 0, 0 simplified. Thereafter you will have 30 times of 130 in denominator, only 3 left. Only 3 left. 30 divided by 3, it will give you 10 percentage. Don't forget to mention this percentage symbol. That is important because you are converting a fraction to percentage. While expressing the percentage, definitely you have to indicate the symbol. That's all. Express the given data as a fraction, multiply that with 100 to obtain the percentage. The second question about to deal with some units. Okay. 250 grams from 1 kilogram. Okay, this is also a question. We are going to express 250 grams from 1 kilogram as a percentage. What is our topic? Calculating the percentage when the total is known. So the total is 1 kilogram. So here one more thing, one additional thing you have to deal with, that is the unit conversion. So while you are writing anything in a fraction or ratio, definitely the unit should be same. First I will convert the units. This is already in grams. I will keep it as grams. 250 grams from 1 kilogram. So both are not in same units, no. So previously also I used an example. One person from grade 8, another person from grade 11. So we cannot give same exam paper to both of them. For each, we have to allocate different exam paper. Likewise, to make them as same, you have to use a same grade student. Between same grade student only, you can give the same paper to analyze their results. Likewise, while having different units, we cannot find the respective percentage. For that one, 250 grams from, I will convert the 1 kilogram to gram. How many grams are there in 1 kilogram? There should be 1000 grams. There should be 1000 grams. Thereafter, you can express this one in a fraction. 250 grams. That is the numerator. What is the total? Total is 1 kilogram. Total is 1 kilogram. That means 1000 grams. While you are expressing those two, definitely the unit should be same. That's why I did the unit conversion from 1 kilogram to 1000 grams. So to find its corresponding percentage, multiply this particular fraction by 100. Multiply this fraction by 100. Gram and gram both are having same unit. Gram and gram, it can be simplified. Thereafter, let's simplify more. 0, 0, 0, 0. This 0, it can be simplified with this 0. Finally, you will have 25 times 1 in numerator. 25 times 1, it is 25. In denominator, you will have only 1 left. 25 divided by 1, it will give you 25 percentage. I'll do the simplification once more. First, what I did was gram simplified with grams. The units, if the units are same, we can simplify. And by simplifying with 0, 1, 1. Here also 1, 1. Another 0 simplified. And in numerator, you have another 0 quantity. We can simplify this and this as well. Thereafter, do the multiplication between 25 and 1. 25 times 1, it would be 25 in the numerator. Denominator, you will have only 1 left. 25 divided by 1, it will give you 25 percentage. For the first question, 3 millimeters still remains same. From, you should convert 2 centimeter to millimeter. 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. So 2 centimeters. I'll write here 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeters. So here there are 2 centimeters. It should be 20 millimeters. Then let's write the fraction for this one. 3 millimeter in total. Total would be in denominator. 200 millimeters should be multiplied with 100. Thereafter the simplification only left. 20, we can simplify this directly. Millimeter simplified with millimeter, 20 and 100. 120s are 20 and 520s are 100. Thereafter in numerator you will have 3 times of 5. It would be 15 percentage. You can do the simplification in other methods as well. But finally the overall answer would be 15. That is the one and only correct answer. Now let's move to our next question. In the next question, milliliters and liters. 400 and 50 milliliters, that still remains same. You should convert liters to milliliters. Know that 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. 1 is to 1000. So 5 liters, it should be milliliters. 5000 milliliters, not 500. It should be 5000 milliliters. Thereafter, let's construct the fraction. 450 milliliters on numerator. The total is 5 liters. That means 500 milliliters. Don't forget to do the conversion before writing as a fraction. You cannot offer the fraction with different units multiplied with 100. Milliliter simplified with milliliter, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Finally, you will have 45 divided by 5. In numerator 45, in denominator 5. 45 divided by 5, it would be 9 percentage. This is the overall correct answer. Okay. If a person is paying 400 rupees as a interest, okay, as interest for his loan of 6000 rupees, find the interest percentage. To find the interest percentage, what you have to do as first, write the interest as a fraction. Okay, write the interest as a fraction. So interest is 400 rupees for his loan. The total amount of loan he obtained, that is 6000. This is the first thing you should do. Express the interest as a fraction. Then multiply this fraction with 100 to get corresponding percentage. Simplify these. Simplify this. Then you will have 40 times 1, 40 divided by 6. 40 divided by 6. I will show you how to divide. 40 divided by 6. 6 times 6. It is 36. Remainder 4. Place a decimal, borrow a 0. 6 times 6, 36 again. Place already a decimal place, so you can borrow another 0. 6 times 6, it is 36. Okay, yeah, like 444, that is going. So if you have this kind of continuous decimal, just until second decimal if you found, that is enough. 6.66 percentage or 6.67 percentage, definitely you have to indicate the decimals correctly. Okay, these two are correct, either 6.66 or 6.67. You cannot give only 6 or only the fraction itself. Definitely you have to convert it as a decimal number to give. These are simple decimals, no? If you have the continuous decimal division, don't do until it will finish. Okay, sometimes it will finish at infinity, so you cannot find that one. Just limit it up to the second decimal digit, second digit after the decimal. So final answer would be 6.66 or 6.67 percentage. Yes. If Raju has obtained 48 marks out of 60, express Raju's marks as a percentage. First, let's write the fraction 48 out of 60. So in denominator, the total 60 marks into 100. We can simplify 0 with 0. We cannot simplify this 0 because nothing here to simplify. No. If there were two zeros, you can simplify these two. If not, we cannot simplify. And you can simplify 48 and 6. 166. 8 sixes are 48. Thereafter, in numerator, you will have 8 times of 10, 80. Denominator 1. 80 divided by 1, it will give you 80 percentage. Just 80 percentage. So first of all, I'll read the question from the beginning. Pereira's monthly salary 30,000 rupees. He spends 15,000 on food. Okay. In his total salary of 30,000, he is just spending half of his salary on food, 3,000 on transport and rest on expenses, other expenses. A percentage of the amount spent on food. So you have to write the fraction first. What is his total salary? In his This is the way you have to read the fraction. In his total salary of 30,000, he is spending 15,000 on food. 15,000 on food. Likewise, to find respective percentage, multiply this with 100. That's all for our question. What I did first, just I expressed the fraction. What is the amount he spent on food? That is our question. First, write the respective fraction. Then simplify. 0, 0, 0, 0, this 0, this 0. Then in denominator, you will have only 3. In numerator, you will have 150. 150 divided by 3, it would be 50 percentage. 50 percentage of his salary spent on food. Let's come to the question number 2. Percentage of amount spent on transport. Same as the previous question. So let's read the question once more. 30, amount 30,000, 3,000 on transport. He spent just 3,000 on transport. So in his total salary of 30,000, he is just spending 3,000 rupees on transport. Multiply this with 100. Do the simplification. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Then you will have 30 in numerator, 3 in denominator. 30 divided by 3, it will give you 10 percentage. That's all. I'll read the question from the beginning and explain once more. Pereira's monthly salary is 30,000 rupees. He spends 15,000 rupees on food, 3,000 on transport, and rest on other expenses. First of all, first question is percentage of amount spent on food. Food, right? The fraction 30,000 over that the amount spent on food, that is 15,000 multiplied with 100. After simplification, you will have 50 percentage. Same thing you have to do for the question number 2. Percentage of amount spent on transport, it will give you 10 percentage.